Okay, so now let's take a quick look at the workspace of Photoshop. So the main thing we need to know here is that we can actually change this just like we did in Bridge, and we can set it up to work just how we want it to work. So that's pretty much what we're going to look at just to start with. Now on our left hand side we have all the tools and gadgets that we're going to be using, and on our right hand side we have our layers, panels, palettes just over here. We have our options. These change based on which tool we select. You can see them changing through there. And if we go up to Window here, we can actually play with our workspaces. So right now it's set on Essentials. Now I'm going to click Basic, and you'll see it just changes to a very basic setup here. And I'm going to click here. This brings it out. Now what I use quite a bit is my layers, and I use actions and history. They're the main ones, and you can drag these around. You can drag them and put them where you want to do it. You can go to Window, and we can actually turn ones off as well. So if there's something you don't use, extensions, you can click. If you don't use anything, you can actually just untick them and they disappear. So that info just disappeared. Color swatches, we could actually get rid of that as well, because I don't use that. And if you want to bring them back in, it's not a problem. You can just go up to Window and you can click on them. And as you can see there as well, they also do have shortcuts. So I'm going to click off there. Adjustments and masks. Right now, just for the basic stuff we're going to do, we don't need that one. So I'm just going to right click on it and click close. That gets rid of that. Masks as well, we can close that. We don't need that. And I'm going to double click on my layers. Now I'm going to roughly give these a 50-50 split there. Actions and history. History is what I use the most there. So I can actually click here as well and bump this out. This is the general way it looks on most versions of Photoshop, and that's what I'm used to actually using, so I'm going to leave it there right now. So this is Photoshop just how I like it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to Window, and I'm going to go to Workspace, and then I'm going to go Save Workspace. And as well, I'm using a small sort of area right now, and I've got most stuff cleared out of the way, so I'm actually going to call this one Small Workspace. So I can use it just for doing these movies. And you can actually click on the keyboard shortcuts and menus as well. So you could change a lot of things, and if you have changed keyboard shortcuts or menus, you can actually click, and then you can save your workspace. And then you can go back to the default workspace if you want, Essentials, Basic, or whatever, and then let's just click on there and you'll see, and then we can go Window, Workspace, and I can click on my small workspace again, and it brings it back just to how I like it.